I came on a little late too. I have no idea why, you guys. It's just been crazy. And so, yes, I will take questions today. The chat was disabled. It's allowed again. It's up. It says it's a welcome to chat again. And I haven't disabled anything. So isn't it weird? So when you guys get on and sorry, I'm not doing anything. I've had a lot of problems. Okay. Can you see them? Yes, I can, Emily. Thank you. Everybody will come back on. Everybody moved over to everybody moved over to YouTube to TikTok. All right. I'm going to tell you guys what I do. Yes, I do 3 questions, but you know what? I'm only doing a handful. If you have any questions, go to coffee.com. You can ask 3 questions for $25. If you want to become a member, you get it 3 questions every month for $25. That's dirt cheap. So I'm also doing mentoring. So if you are interested in like life coaching, mentoring, I do a little bit of everything. You guys know that. You want to join, it's cheaper than a reading. It's 2 15-minute sessions with me a month for $75. So, which is pretty cheap, you know? So, all right. Yeah. Oh, yes, I did choose a winner with Instagram, Emily. Did you miss it? Yes. I actually have the name. If you guys want to wait a minute, I've got them written down. But yes, I've actually got their names in my phone so I don't lose their number. And I am behind, you guys. I am behind on yearlies. So if you've called me for a yearly, it takes me 2 to 3 days, and I got a week behind now. And so I've got like 8 of them. And yes, I am behind. Sorry. They take a lot of time. And I will get to them, I swear. I do. It just takes me a while. Okay. And if you guys are going to want me to be on here and you want me questions, you've got to do something. You have to send me roses, something, $1. You know, just remember that anything you send me, I only get half. So if you're sending me $2, I'm getting $1 for a question. So hi guys, just remember that, okay? I'm not being critical or anything, but just remember. And remember, I'm trying to do that healing center. I've talked about it. And if you guys, I do have a slight possibility. I have a possible offer, knock on wood. Thank you, Alex. That I might be heading up my own podcast station. That we're talking like my own channel, where we have metaphysical people on there, paranormals, shows. It will go tie right into my healing center. So I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed. I have somebody going back and forth. Yes, I see you going back and forth. Normally I have a lot more people, but I came on late tonight. So, okay. And I'm sorry I did. For a lot of you guys, I'm thinking of going on Monday mornings again. I used to. Yep. Yes, Emily. I agree. So with that said, yes, I will ask questions. I will answer questions. I want to know what you think about angels. And if you guys have not seen my video on YouTube, the long, lengthy one that's 20 minutes long. Now, remember, I had an hour and a half of footage. Now, this is exactly where I was sitting. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it was sunny. It was nice. And I do have, and if you have any pictures of angels, please send them to me. I've gotten 2 that are absolutely incredible. And I mean, absolutely incredible. There's no way that fairies are not real. And I just can't believe it. It astounds me. They're so astounding. I got one somebody caught on a Ring camera. And it's just crazy. All right. If you want to, did you see my podcast? If you look at my podcast from yesterday, I have a picture of one and I will be downloading it. Something else I got to do, you guys, I'm busy. This has gotten in a good way. This isn't in a bad way. I'm just trying to keep up my head above water as I'm getting ready to hire people. I've got to. I've got people. I got somebody. Is anybody interested in creating things for me? Like I can create my own, like on Redbubble, my own journals, but I want to create a journal and I need some help because I don't have the time to do it. I know what I want. I need, and you guys can get cut in on it. I'm dead serious. I'm not kidding. I think everybody needs a night journal, and to something maybe have a moon on there, something. Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you have an orb picture, Debbie? Yeah. Yeah, my business is growing. It's not even growing. It's exploded. It has been crazy, and I am in the process. I do have a IT person, a new IT person, doing all of my developing my website. I'm also offering mentoring classes. This is busy. This is really, and it's in a good way. My goal is to back off slightly on readings. Last week I had 25 readings, which my record is 34 in a week in like 3 days. And so I kind of, yeah. Well, anyway, but I do have a couple openings though this week. I've only got so far about 10, I think. So I've got space yet. Usually by the end of the week though, I'll hit and I'll look on Tuesday and it'll be the line of people for readings. Okay. And if you guys didn't know, if you want an hour reading this week, they're only $100 instead of 140. You save $40. That's quite a bit. And it's an hour. So that's not even $2 a minute. So it's $1. What do we figure it? $1.35 or something like that a minute. I mean, if you go to one of these psychic sites, they're like $6 a minute. It's like ridiculous. This is cheap. And so if you're interested, hit me up, send me an email on my, you guys can send it on to my link tree, but you can also send it on my website, or if you just, you'll find me. You can find me and just say, hey, I want an appointment. I'll make an appointment. We'll just work it out that way. I don't have a promo code yet anymore. Do you see my point? That's why I'm getting rid of the website I'm on. GoDaddy does not offer what I want. And so we went to a new platform. And so I'll have promo codes. I'll have Zoom classes on there where you can just press a button and join my Zoom class. And I want to do more teaching. I miss teaching. So, okay. Okay. Yes, I know if you guys don't know my background, some of you guys don't know, you aren't aware of it. I am a healer. I am an emotional healer. I make you feel better. So it's like I adjust your energy, and I know that. So yeah. Okay. Yes. Well, we have low numbers tonight. There's only 39. Well, it's later at night. That's why I'm usually on at 7. But I'm going to be on, I believe, in the mornings now. So some of the people said they always liked when they were getting ready for work and they heard me talking. And I'm like, that's kind of, and then I would go to work too. So I would get up at 7, be on here for half an hour, one day a week, and then, or a couple days a week, and then I walk away too and go to work. And so now I'm not going to work, but I still am working. So doing this. So anyway, all right. So yes, hold on. What do you see me doing to bring extra income for us to move? The work I do is beautiful, but it can be exhausting. Oh, I know. Emily, hold on. It's piecework. What do you do now? Are you doing something where it's creative, where you're selling something on Etsy or something? Is it something like that now? Because it seems like that's what you're doing. Okay. All right. Does that make sense? You probably, if you feel like you are a healer, you probably are. Yes, Lisa, you're the ring picture. Yes, I got that. Did you guys see that? I'll show you some of these pictures are amazing. I will be putting them on my website. And if you guys know, you should see it's beautiful, my new website. It's just got to be launched yet. They're in the process of downloading Zoom. And so that what it'll be is on a certain night, I'll be on there and it'll be like a psychic circle. And there's only so many people allowed. And you can buy a code and pay $10 and attend. That's kind of what I'm going to do with it. Okay. All right. And it'll be like an hour. It's a lot of times it'll have a metaphysical subject. So, okay. All right. Yes, I will. Hold on. I'm going to answer you. Hold on. Now, you guys don't put too many emojis in on TikTok because it's hard to read you because it starts to roll. Will you ever move out of Chicago? If you do, it's not really super far away. Like it's out of Chicago, but it's like a suburb or it's kind of like that. And that you will talk him into, which would be good for you, like Crystal Lake, or do you know what I'm saying? It's out farther. Like you guys know that my podcast is out of McHenry, Illinois, which is suburban Chicago. So, all right, Lisa, what are your 2 boxer dogs that pet? Who are my 2 boxer dogs with? It's a guy. he's not real old. He's like a kid or a younger person under 40. He's younger. I see them running around with a guy. Do you know who that person is? Now remember, they can convert back when they're 30, so it could even be like a dad or a grandpa or something, because they do that. But this guy looks younger. You know what? He might be older because he's dressed like he's in the 60s, so that could be a dad or a grandpa maybe. But I see him running around with a couple of dogs, and they're real happy. So I think that might be like somebody like that. Okay, all right, Lady Jazzy. Thank you. Emotionally hurt. Where should you go? Go someplace warm, but not too warm. I keep saying that you guys are going to realize that all these places are going to, I hate to tell you, but there's going to be issues with some of these places being too hot. Florida, Texas, people are going to be moving more north. Still say it, been saying it. And by the way, I predicted something about woolly mammoths. They were going to clone them. They are in the process of regenerating. Now listen to what they did. They didn't quite clone it. They did a genetic, they took an elephant, something about an elephant, and they're going to inject like an egg of a woolly mammoth into so that the elephant will eventually have a woolly mammoth. And they're hoping that by replenishing the woolly mammoths out in the tundras, it'll create more like grasslands in the tundras, which will then slow down the process of global warming. That I kid you not. And I said they were going to do something, but it wasn't quite cloning. So I did get that right, and it already happened, like I said it would. So okay, all right. There was a house fire in my hometown. Can you see what caused it? Yes. Hold on. Something in the kitchen. There was something in the kitchen, like on the stove, that led to it wasn't just no, I don't think it was electrical. I don't think it was electrical. There was something else. Okay. Will you be in a happy relationship soon by spring? Kim, no, not yet, but there is one coming for the end of the year. You're going to go on at least 3 different dates and meet 3 different guys. They're just going to be there until you meet a really good one that's coming up towards the end of the year. Okay. All right. It was all night. Yeah, it was at night. They were asleep. I still say something was left on, like, and it burned, but it's not electrical. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like the crock pot was left on and it got shorted out, and then it's not like, when I think of electrical, I think like in the walls. It wasn't like that. It was in the kitchen, something to do with the kitchen. Okay. At least that's what I'm picking up. All right. Oh, you're already in Texas. The way Texas politics are, you couldn't pay me $1 million to live there right now. I just couldn't. And no offense, but it's a politic thing. And I'm way, way too liberal. So, okay. I have the opportunity to go back to school for free. Would a career change to busing? What career change to? Is it business? Because it says busing or busy. Do you mean business? Let me know. It might be a typo. Okay. I haven't heard from Matthew in 6 weeks. Will he reach out to me soon? He has blonde hair. No. He's busy with something. He's busy doing paperwork. So I don't know if it's school or if it's his job, but he's busy. Very busy. And it's no offense to you. Will he reach out? Maybe in not more than 6 weeks. It'll be maybe another week or so, maybe 2. Okay. Does your crush Skeet miss you? Sort of. Yeah, he'd like to talk to you. But he's okay though too. He'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But he does. I believe he does. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Should be next month, hopefully. You see how much your settlement will be. It's not going to be, I don't know, teens. Some about like 16. It's not as much as you think it is. so just be prepared. I want to say there's a 6 at the end. I feel like it's 16. Now, you could be lucky and I see a 7 instead of a 1, but I don't think so. Okay. But it's a nice chunk of change that helps you pay off a lot of the bills and stuff like that. It's kind of what I'm picking up. Okay. Hold on. Hi, PT Chris. Hi, guys. Hi, Misty. Cammy, my son is having behavioral issues. Will it get better soon? There's a breakthrough. We're going to find out what's really wrong in February. There's something else wrong. There's something going on. And you're going to find out what's going on in February-ish. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I have hardly anybody on. You guys can take advantage of this because normally I got several hundred on and I don't have anybody because I'm more later at the night. That's why. Does your nephew Ricky, hold on, who passed away, have any messages? Lisa, hold on. Did he have a little bit lighter color hair than mine? It's like more like this color everywhere instead of darker. And it's kind of like my haircut almost, but it's more, but a little bit darker skin. So I don't know if maybe it was tan. I'm not sure. Is it brown? Okay, who am I seeing? I want to say, Lisa, this is for you. The person's got kind of a light brown hair. It's not real dark, super dark. Younger male, dressed in a striped shirt, light colored eyes, with a darker complexion. Well, so it could be that he's darker. It could be tan. But he's dressed like he's like, I would say in the 70s. So that's what I'm saying. Is this grandpa? I don't know. He's appearing young. Sometimes they just do that. Then other times you know who they are, and then you're like, oh, I know who that is. Okay. Oh, nursing, Ashley. Yeah, okay, that makes better sense, dear. You are going into nursing, but you're not staying in nursing. You're going to go into like a specialty. Oh, Lisa, maybe it's your dad. That could be. Was he kind of funny and silly, sort of? Like do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you, Frankie. I tried to book a reading, but it was not possible through your website. Panta, what was wrong? Okay, you're the second person now. I need to know what's wrong with my website. Because I'm going to call and get in their faces because I've had enough. If you want the special for the hour, you have to just message me because their promo codes aren't working. So if that's what that is, that's why. That could be it. Now, back to Ash Ipsky. Shipsky. You're going to go into a specialty. Like you're going to be working in radiology, but it'll be in nursing. It'll be in that kind of field, but you're going to go into a specialty. It could even be it could even be babies. Feels more like cardiology or it's something like that though. It's more like a specialty unit, but it might be a NICU, but I don't know if that is right. So, okay. Hi guys. Okay, hold on. I'm trying. You can't ask me a really super broad question because it's too much energy. I can't answer it. It's hard. Now, if you call me for a reading, that's different. But so if you guys are like, see anything for me? No, I can't. I can't do it. So it's too much. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm right. Okay, then you're right. You're midwife. I saw you in babies, NICU, or that would be perfect. That would be your specialty that I'm talking about. That makes sense. Not a problem. I was right. When will you have your second baby? In about 2 years. Okay. Tracy, will your youngest have children? I don't know about that. That's a weird one because that one's up in the air right now. Go ask her and look at her hand. Look at her hand, her writing hand, and count the lines. See the 3? 1, 2, 3, and then I'm really close with my one granddaughter. That's 4. And that appeared after she was born. And if you look really close, you see a little half a line in there, in between there. And there, I've got lots of grandkids. I'm close with them. So I got 2 granddaughters, 3 and 10. So, yep. I was young when I had my kids. I was only 20. So, yep, my kids are older. My oldest is 35, so I was only 20 when I had her. All right. Do you see Oscar being around for long? I say no. 2 years max, but way under that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You guys hit my lives and hit like, please, for me. I would appreciate it. Okay. All right, hold on. You think things are working and settling down soon, Michael Farr? You're gonna hit late February, early March before it really settles down. Okay. I look really pale today, don't I? It's from the lighting I'm using. I'm really pale, like my eyes are pale, everything's pale. Yeah. It's okay though. It's the lighting and it's also the fact that it's in mid-January and there's nobody has a tan. So, okay. Lisa, when will you meet your forever person? In about a year and 9 months. Okay. Oh, you think I look good? I don't, not really. I look pale because normally I have a nice deep tan. I tan really well because I'm it's so funny. Have you guys ever had your ancestry and DNAs done? They're a bunch of crap because the first time it came back, it was absolutely right. Said that I know for a fact that I'm part French. I know I am. I got a little bit of French in me. That gives me the darker complexion a little bit. I know that I'm a little bit Jewish, just a touch. And at first, the ancestry DNA said, oh, yeah, you are, and you're Eastern European. Perfect. I knew I was Prussian. Perfect. Knew what I was. I already knew. I'm half Scottish because my last name's Duncan. And then they come back and they go, no, now you're this and this and this. And then they came back again and now you're Norwegian. I'm like, you're full of crap. I know what I am. And anyway, my point is I tan real well. I tan nice and dark. I get really dark when I tan. And, which my other kids don't because they have really super blonde hair like my husband. My husband has white hair. And not like gray. We're talking like he's a towhead. And so all three of my girls have blonde hair, and one of them has white hair too, and then two have the other ones they're all blondes, and they don't tan real well. My middle one will tan really dark. It's weird because she's got a little bit, for some reason, it's got a little darker skin like I do, but the white hair, so she's very striking, and she's got little pale blue eyes, so she's like, it's striking. But yeah, anyway, all right, so hold on. Bad mouthing me to other potential employers. No, actually, I don't think she is. But what she's doing, she can't legally say anything bad, but she won't say anything good either. So in a way, I guess she is kind of bad mouthing you because she's not saying anything at all or anything positive. Okay. Will Destiny get out of prison soon, like she said? Yes. A couple months, I believe. 6 weeks or under? Soon? Yes. I'm looking at your questions. Hold on. Ilya, will you start working next month? Yes. February-ish, mid. Mm-hmm. Lonnie, does your grandpa have a message for you? Was he balding? Was his hair gray? Or thinning, I guess I should say. Not real tall? Is that who that is? A pair of glasses, but I don't know if he always wore them. I think he thought liked to wear sunglasses. Did he like to ride a motorcycle or something? Or sports car or something? I feel like he always wore them when he was like doing his thing. So tell me if I'm right, okay? Because I feel like that's like, yeah. No offense, like he thought he was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he would wear glasses and, like that, okay? Yeah. Hi, Whitney. When in 2023 do you see me meeting your partner? You have a possibility. Now, remember, I always say this for relationships. People back out contracts all the time when it comes to relationships. You know that, right? That's why it's hard to predict a relationship. I think there's somebody coming summer. Okay. Look at I barely even see my eyelashes. I don't even have lashes on tonight. I just feel I was lazy. And yeah, I'm lazy. It was kind of that day today. So, and when this goes bad and when it starts saying it's dead, I'm going to get off here. So just to let you guys know. So I don't know what I got on me. What is that? I don't know what that was. Okay. Yes, I'm in an old dingy sweatshirt. I don't look good today. I don't care. It's okay. Uh, Debbie, did you send me? You sent me an email about a reading. Send it again. I don't remember seeing Debbie. Sometimes they'll go to. I'll check my spam, but if you go look through Linktree, it'll for sure get to me. You just go to the link tree and it says contact me, and that'll get right back to you. Okay, because I'm like right now I'm a good deal because it's $40 off. That's a lot. And you have to remember, I've been doing this 25 years. I'm not fake. I do this professionally. I've been doing this for a long time. And if I can't connect with one of your loved ones you want to connect with when you call me, I give you your money back. And there's not very many mediums that'll say that. And I do. Yeah, comfortable way is the way to go, Lisa. You're right. I don't care. I'm retired now. It's officially yesterday. I've been retired for 1 year. And I look back going, wow, did that go fast? And I think it's because I'm so busy with the new business. So, and I'm trying to figure out which way to go. And like I said, I'm going to say it one more time if no one heard me. I got a possibility of owning my own podcast station and a radio station. And it would be a metaphysical and paranormal channel. And I also have a possibility of it going on to Roku like Gaia. And people are like, really? I'm like, that sounds about right for me. That sounds about right because I'm going to do a healing center and I'm going to buy land and I want to buy land and I'm going to make it into like a land grant and I'm going to put like buffalo or, and something local, like something that would be here that's been taken, elk, something. And then in the middle, I'm going to have just a small spot, where there's a conference center, yoga studio or something like that, maybe a little shop, and then the podcast station and the radio station. I'm dead serious. I'm not kidding. It's like a healing center. And eventually there might be cabins. I'm dead serious. I'm not playing. This is what I want to do. I'm going to need help and I know it, but I see it going forward quickly. And people are like, and the angels told me, and we were talking about angels, right? They were been telling me, do not stop your podcast. Because there was a point where I was just not making anything. And they go, don't stop it. Don't stop it. It'll be 4 years now in July. And they said, don't stop it. Keep doing it. And I'm like, okay. And so I kind of felt like that was what was going to happen. And I was going to hear in January about it. And here it's January and I've heard about it. So we're going to see what happens with it. So, but if you guys don't know, my podcast station was bought out by a very, very large podcast company who wants to go national and international, making podcast stations all around the country with different subject matters. And they chose me to maybe make a paranormal / metaphysical podcast station. So go figure, right? All right. Okay. So hold on here. Hi guys. Hi Malaysia. Is your daughter still with you? Does she have long hair? Get back to me, Chelsea. Thank you. Wish me luck. I know I'm trying. It just sounds, if you just know me, my Jupiter's in Sagittarius, which is lucky, but my Jupiter is matched right up. I mean, there's just luck all over. Like my best friend used to say, I shit rainbows. Literally would say that to me. And she goes, it just always works out for you. What is up with that? And I'm like, I don't know. And you know what? It always does though. Okay. Yes, I still see you adopting Carmen Kristen. Yes. Are you having roadblocks? I hope not. I'm sorry. Okay. Will you remain in that house, Debbie? For a little while, but no. After, it'll be a while yet though. It'll be like maybe 2 to 3 years yet or something. No, sooner than that. So, and look I'm trying to do I Create, you guys. I'm trying to... I'm also taking an astrology class. I got my hands in everything and I'm busy. But you know what? It's a good busy. I was lazy today. I should have got up and went and exercised. I started running again. Now, if you guys don't know, I used to be like 140 pounds and extremely muscular. I toured playing tennis and I haven't been doing it, and I've put a lot of weight on, and I'm starting to run again. And so I'm also getting weight loss surgery. So you're going to see a lot less of me soon, because I wasn't ever really heavy up until I had the kids. So you're going to see me getting thinner and thinner, hopefully, right? Okay. Hold on here. All right, hold on. Will I do work for the county again? Yes, at some point, but not for a while. Okay. Are you supposed to quit your job to pursue other things? I believe you are correct. Yes. Does the meteorologist notice you? That's an interesting question. I want to say yes, but not intensely. Like you just notice, like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? You're cute. He thinks you're cute, I think, because that's how you're talking about, right? And if you guys don't notice, I want to tell you, I have not colored my hair in months. It was starting to go gray. I went to get, and I'm talking to this company about getting sponsorship. I've got 2 sponsors so far. Moisturized Chaos. It is a makeup company. They are wonderful, all natural. Please visit moisturizedchaos.com. And if you order anything, you get 25% off. So 25% off if you use Lana 22. Also, I'm in the process of Diamonds Natural products. It's a dog food company that sells dog treats, and their dog treats are awesome. Like my dog's like, it's like dog crack. They just my dog's like, she's crazy. The one that was so sick, if you guys don't know, I had a dog that was paralyzed from the neck down, and she got into blue-green algae. And she's fine now, everything's good, but man, she loves these they're, I know it sounds gross, they're duck hearts. And they're freeze dried, so they're not gross, you know. And she just like is addicted. Like she would do like anything for one of these things. She just thinks they are the best thing ever. And I just have to chuckle. And they're not super cheap, but they're not super expensive either. They're a little cheaper than I thought they would be, because they last a good month and a half or more, and I could give her one every day. And but it's duck. It's like dog crack. I'm telling you. But anyway, I've got 2 sponsors, and the hair bow. I'm talking to them because I'm telling you, my hair is not gray. It was going gray right here. You see just a touch, but look at it. I was like, man, I'm going gray. That sucks. There's no gray, and I have not colored my hair in months. And I'm telling you to try Hair Bow. They're gummies. They're gummy bear biotin for your hair, and they make your hair grow. And someone said that sometimes it'll put color back in your hair. And I'm telling you, look at. It works. I'm amazed. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. You know, I got to live a long time, so I got to look young, you know. Everybody, I'm 56, by the way. I will tell you how old I am. Some people like say, oh, you don't look that old. Thank you. Because see, to me, I do. So, so although at school, they told me the kids thought I was 40. They're like, you're not that old. I'm like, yeah, I'm a grandma. My granddaughter actually goes to the school this year that I would have been teaching at. And so I would have had my own granddaughter in school. So, and which was interesting. But I ended up retiring. She always says, well, I wish you just had come. It would have been really cool to have my grandma at school being the art teacher. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm doing this now and I'm very busy in a good way. So, and I'm helping a lot of people. So, okay, hold on, I'm trying. You know what? I know, you know what, if you guys don't know, talk about deworming. Somebody said, I gotta deworm my cat. Yeah, I have to deworm my horses. Horses should be dewormed. They used to be like, oh, every 8 weeks. And then they found out, I kept saying, that made no sense why you would deworm an animal that much. Now I have to go out there. I deworm them like 3 times a year to 4 times a year. Horses always have worms because they're such large animals. They always have them. And so you have to get out there and you have to hold their mouth open and shoot goo up their, you remember the, Amaprazole, but it's the stuff that you would take for COVID that they would talk about dewormer. That's exactly what you give a horse to deworm them. Also, you can give them one leaf of tobacco. That's how you traditionally in the past would deworm a horse. One leaf of like nice, because the leaves get real big, and split it in half and give it to them in their hay, and that would normally deworm an animal too. So, and so I like getting back to that natural stuff because it's better for them. So yeah. All right, a couple more questions, you guys. I'm only on here like 45 minutes. That's already 35. So okay. Thank you, Tina. You're awesome. Hi, Savannah. I got a lot of Savannahs. It's so interesting. When I named my daughter Savannah, my oldest daughter who's 35, nobody was named that. Nobody. They thought that was the weirdest name that they had ever heard. And now it's so popular. And my daughter, my second daughter's name's Ariana, and I named her that, and no one had heard of that either. So, and they're like, what? And I'm like, Ariana. Like, like Ariadne, like with the spiders. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah. But her name is Ari. We've never called her Ariana. It's Ari, and that's it. Ari. And then my youngest daughter's name's Aislinn, which is Irish. So Irish Scottish, which she is. She's half. So yeah. Okay. Same thing with Sydney. I like the name Sydney. I always was there was certain names out like Autumn. I was gonna pick Autumn, and then all my family has AN in their name. Everybody. And so I was real careful to make sure that it matched. And so I ended up with the names I ended up with. But people just thought I was the weirdest names. I kept getting my youngest daughter, they kept calling her Aslan, like like on with the lion from the wardrobe, like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm like, no, it's Aislinn, A-I-S. It's actually a derivative of Ashlyn, so it would be pronounced Ashlyn in Celtic. So yeah. So anyway. Oh, you call your daughter Ari too? A-R-I. That's it. She from birth. I just have never called her anything else. And which is interesting because it's such a popular name now, but it wasn't when I named her that. I'm a trendsetter. I know what trends are, what will be trendy. And if you're seeing me looking for something, like if I'm looking for like a pair of boots or it'll be in. I'm very good at that because I'm a Libra midheaven, and I pay attention. Like I'll see a new haircut. These glasses, I looked for these over 3 years ago, the round, because I have the John Lennon ones. And I couldn't find them. And so I finally found them. Although I want them in a red, dark burgundy red because they look good on me. And so I'm looking for them. And I'm having a hard time finding them. But around here at least. So, okay, hold on. I'll answer you. Hold on. I'm trying. Okay, hold on. Oh, Aria. I almost named her Jules, my daughter Aria. But I needed the A-N in the name because everybody in my family has A-N in their name. And so I ended up being Ariana. And if I had to do it differently, I might have named her Ayana. But I didn't want to call her A because it's Native American. I didn't want to call her A. I didn't like that. So do you see what I'm saying? I wanted a nickname where like my oldest is called Savvy, but it's Savannah, And so, yeah. And she's the one that's lost 170 pounds. She looks great. I'm so glad. I'm so proud of her. She's done so well. So, okay. Oh, Sal, will SG and I get married? Is he my forever person? I'm questioning that. I'm not sure. I don't know. And I don't think so. I'm going to be honest with you. Not marriage, but you might be with him for a little while. Okay. But okay, I had a dream last night about a guy, but you didn't see his face. That means that, yeah, you know what? They don't want you to know. So, you guys do know that the other side arranges surprises sometimes on purpose, and they don't tell me the answer. And I will get, I'll show you. I will get a card. It's called the High Priestess. Let me find it. And I will get that, and I will tell you, oh, I'm not supposed to know. And traditionally, when you get that, you're supposed to stop the question and stop the reading. Because they don't want you to go any farther, because they don't want you to know. And so, see this card right here. Now, some people say this is the card of spirituality, and it can be. But for me, personally, it means, because everything means something different to everybody, it means it's hidden. Nobody wants you to know. Okay? So just to let you, so if I'm ever pulling a card, that's why. And I say, ooh, they don't want you to know. And if you guys haven't checked out my YouTube for the weekly readings, I got that a whole bunch this week on all of the different readings. And what I do is I do them by earth, water, like that kind of signs. Okay. All right. Oh, do you get super chats? That's good, Malaysia. I don't have a lot of people on here. I only have like 20. I'm usually have like 50 and most of the people are on YouTube or on TikTok. And it's a little slow because it's late. Because I've been trying to go on at 7 or maybe even I'm going to start going on at different times. I've moved my schedule around a little. So, okay. Are you a Libra? I don't have a whole lot of, if you guys notice that there aren't a lot of air signs. Usually. I don't have a lot of Gemini, I don't have a lot of Aquarius, and I don't have a lot of Libra on here because I'm not an air sign. I am a water, earth, and fire. And so you'll see, because when I'm reading, you'll see but I am a Libra midheaven. So I have a very intricate, and Libra midheaven is, I'm probably working with something that is beautiful, or I have a concept of beauty, which I'm an art teacher, or I was. And I also am great at chaos, like juggling. I'm also very good at collaborating, and that's a Libra midheaven. So see, I get this, and I am taking a class right now. Remember, I told you I was going to try to master the astrology. I'm taking a bunch of classes. They were not cheap, man. I was like, dang, they were not cheap. That's okay though. But because it's tax deductible, right? But I want to learn how to be able to forecast for you to see what's going forward. And I know that some of the there's apps out there you can look at and you can see your chart, but I want to be able to interpret them. So and understand when there's conjunctions and transits, and because I know the rest of it, because so all right. Hold on. Oh, you like the water reading? Thank you. I appreciate it, Sayana. Yeah, you guys hit my weeklies up. I'm not doing dailies. This has gotten crazy. It's too much. And I still need my 2 or 3 days a week off. I usually take Thursday, Friday, and then I do my podcast on Saturday, and then I'm off. And then I do Sunday till noon, 3 to 8 on Monday, and then 9 to 3 on Tuesday. And Wednesday is backflow. So if they're my normal clients, I put them on Wednesday, or now I'm doing my mentoring on Wednesday. So, okay. So if you're interested in a mentoring, I have one person I'm life coaching, one person I'm teaching tarot, and another person I think I'm doing, I'm helping with Reiki or something. I can't remember what she wanted me to concentrate on. But anyway, yeah, I've got 3 so far. I'm only taking 20. That's it. I'm not taking any more. And that might sound like a lot, but when you got about 1 million people watching you, yeah. So if you're interested, it's 75. It's cheaper than a reading, so it's $75 a month. You get to talk to me twice for 15 minutes, twice a month. Okay. Your mom passed away in 21. She's a Sagittarius like you. That's probably why I'm drawn to you. Oh, you're a Taurus sun, dear. That's why. I'm a Taurus midheaven. Or excuse me, not midheaven, north node. Always ask somebody for their sun, moon, rising, and north node. The north node is why you're here. For me, it's a Taurus. I'm very Taurusy because what is a Taurus learning? Taurus north node learning how to make money spiritually. Literally, that's literally what they're learning, and it's so interesting. And everybody, whenever I see another Taurus north node, I say, so what are you doing that's spiritual? Well, I'm doing this. I said, and one of them's like, well, I'm teaching. I'm like, that's not spiritual. You're not touching people's lives spiritually. Of course you are. Remember, I was an art teacher for 31 years. That's a very spiritual thing. So, yeah. All right, okay, your north node is in Capricorn. You know what the north node in Capricorn is, Frankie? How to learn how to balance home and work life. That's basically what you're learning, how to juggle, maintain, and master when you're a Capricorn north node. Okay? Virgo is more about money, but now a Virgo north node has to do with being practical, learning to be practical, learning to pick and choose, trying to be organized. It's all those little, it's trying to learn a lot of little things at once. See, I know why the north nodes are. So, okay. Are you going to be successful in your new position? Oh, yeah. But you're not going to be there. I think you're going to get a raise or a promotion or something within a year. Okay. Ishika, yeah, go ahead. Did you send a super chat? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Did I see it? It didn't. Hi, Nisi. I see it, honey. I see it. Okay, I see it now. Okay. Ishika, will your knees heal? Okay. Yes, to a certain point. You're always going to be a little careful of them, but I have bad knees. Now listen, what causes bad knees? I'm going to tell you what causes bad knees. Your muscles in your thighs are weak. And by strengthening that, they wanted to do surgery. I had on my left knee. Now, it still bothers me on the back behind my knee sometimes, but it's not horrible. But they said, oh, this and that, I need surgery. And I'm like, no, I've already had surgery on my right knee. I don't want it on my left. And so I went and spent about 2 weeks working out, lifting weights, and building my thigh muscle. I haven't had problems since. So they will heal. They do heal to a certain extent, really. Okay, so just believe me on that, because I've been through all of it. Trust me, I've got bad knees. That's and that's a projected thing for a Sagittarius. Did you know that Sagittarians have a tendency to have trouble with their knees? Every sign has trouble with certain things, and that's a Sag thing. Okay, what kind of relationship will Ian and I have? You could end up with him. It's got to go real slow though. Don't push it. Okay. All right. You guys, I am over my minutes. So thank you so much. Okay. Ishika, it's okay. You're not a Sagittarius. You're still going to have trouble with your knees. But I mean, you're just prone to it if you're a Sag. Like there's just, and I think it's the liver too. And I do have a problem with my liver a little bit. I have a fatty liver. I have to try to, yeah. Christine, you sent a super chat. Hold on. I don't see it yet, sweetheart. Did you send one? Hold on. I see Ishika's. JD. I see JD. Okay, Christine, honey, I don't see it. Hold on. Let me back up. Okay. I'm sorry. I do not see it. It's going really fast. You have to remind me. Is my daughter's middle school science teacher interested in me romantically? He's thinking about it, but he doesn't want to cross a line, so he's being very cautious. Okay. You guys have a great night. I'm out of here. I have to actually, everything's now got to be charged. Everything's almost dead. So, and I'm sure by the time I turn these off, they probably will be dead, because like they're all red and there's like 3% on my phone. So thanks guys. Take care. I'm going to be back on Monday morning. So I'll be back in the morning. I'm thinking of not Sunday nights. I'm thinking of more like maybe Wednesday night and then Monday morning. I'm going to switch stuff around. So, okay. Bye guys. Take care.